Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Evgeny Cohen. I'm a tarologist, astrologer, mystic and esotericism explorer. In this video we will talk about the Ace of Wands. Aces don't have specific names, like the numeral cards from 2 to 10. For example, we see that the Three of Wands is called Virtue, but the Ace is simply called Ace of Wands. This is because aces hold a unique position and stand apart from the rest of the suit. To better understand the meaning of this card, we'll first discuss Kabbalah and astrology. On the Kabbalistic tree of life, all aces correspond to the first and highest sephira, Keter. It's important to note that Keter is not just first in numerical order, it is fundamentally different from the other sephirot and even constitutes a separate Kabbalistic world, Absolute. Keter contains the potential for all forms. It is a root of the entire process of emanation, manifestation, and all subsequent stages. Similarly, aces stand apart within the structure of their suit, saying that the first cards isn't entirely accurate, as they contain the whole suit and only emphasize the relevance of the suit and often show the potential that may develop further. In terms of astrology, aces don't have specific zodiac correspondences. Instead, they are associated with one of the four elements. The suit of Wands corresponds to the element of fire, which includes Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. These specific zodiac signs are linked to the numeral cards from 2 to 10, which reveal different aspects of the suit manifestation and development. The Ace, however, represents the essence of the suit as a whole. In esotericism, fire represents impulse and energy that when interacting with something sparks transformation, development and action. In a reading, wands symbolize our inner fire, will, passion, desire, and the ambition to reach new heights. They point to initiatives that require decisiveness and courage. However, they also carry warnings about burnout, impulsiveness, or destructive passion if this fiery energy is not properly managed. In the image we see a bright red fiery background. At the center there is a burning wand surrounded by lightning bolts, symbolizing a surge of energy and inspiration. The tongues of flame on the wand are depicted in the shape of the Hebrew letter Yod. It's an important feature of the card, so it's worth exploring its symbolism in a bit more detail. Yod is the smallest letter of the Hebrew alphabet, and according to Kabbalists, all other letters originated from it. So, the letter Yod, or more precisely, the point at its tip, symbolizes the source of all emanation, the primordial unified God. The letter itself comes from a hieroglyph meaning hand, obviously representing an instrument of influence in the external world, so it is the symbol of the Creator God. In the human soul, Yod represents the divine spark, the essence of our soul that connects us to this primordial God. Yod is also the first letter in the secret divine name, commonly referred to in esotericism by the Greek name Tetragrammaton, meaning four-letter name. This sacred name of God holds the infinite light and infinite power. Crowley even wrote, "Truly, this word is so powerful that the person cannot hear it and remain alive." We don't know how to pronounce it correctly. This is why nobody holds such a power. All of this points to the power of the fire element, which, unlike other elements, we even cannot physically touch. The 10 tongues of flame form the structure of the tree of life and its 10 sephirot. Interestingly, Yod is not the first letter of the alphabet but the 10th. This tells us that despite the fact that the energy in the Ace of Wands is quite rarefied, it holds vast creative potential, capable of later condensing into a concrete manifestation of something significant. Now let's move on to the meanings. In general, the Ace of Wands, unless negatively influenced by surrounding cards or its position in the spread, is a positive and uplifting card that can even raise the overall energy of the reading. It signifies energy and inspiration, new goals, a fresh start, the birth of a project, or the beginning of a new phase filled with potential. This card highlights creative inspiration and qualities such as optimism, initiative, decisiveness, and determination. Most often, the Ace of Wands suggests that the situation will progress in a generally positive direction. It can also point to the new opportunities on the horizon, especially those involving personal growth or new ventures. However, the abundant energy in the Ace of Wands can also provoke impatience, leading to impulsive decisions or actions taken without proper consideration. It may cause overexcitement, excessive ambition, or push us into taking unjustified risks, which is common for fiery energies. In a negative position, the Ace of Wands may also indicate a lack of focus or difficulty in maintaining consistent effort, showing that energy is being wasted. In relationship readings, the Ace of Wands represents enthusiasm, passion, and excitement. For single people, it could signify the start of a new romance with strong chemistry and the potential for a dynamic connection. For existing relationships, it may indicate renewal, rekindling of passion, or a breakthrough, providing motivation to take the relationship to the next level. When unbalanced, the Ace of Wands can sometimes warn of moving too quickly or getting swept away by desire without considering long-term situation. In work and business readings, the Ace of Wands also signifies new beginnings, opportunities for growth, ambitious projects, periods of inspiration, and a strong entrepreneurial spirit. Depending on the question, it may also suggest a favorable atmosphere within a team. Wands encourage people to interact and collaborate, unlike, for example, the Suit of Swords, which often signals separation or conflict. On the Ace of Wands card from the Liberty deck, inspired by the Thoth tarot, we see the word agape, which means love in Greek. This concept holds an important place in Thelema, Aleister Crowley's spiritual philosophy and magical doctrine. One of the main principles of Thelema is love is the law, love under will. As we discussed, aces stand apart from the suit and mainly add a certain tone to the situation. In this context, it's crucial to evaluate the surrounding cards. For instance, the meaning will vary greatly if the Ace of Wands is followed by the Three of Discs versus followed by the Tower. When we seek guidance and ask the cards for advice, the Ace of Wands suggests that we should awaken our energy, be proactive, decisive, stay motivated, and take the initiative. Don't wait for things to happen, embrace new opportunities and be open to new beginnings. While it's super important to act on our inspirations, with the Ace of Wands we should also always be mindful of impulsiveness. That's all for now. This was a brief overview of the Ace of Wands. If you found it interesting and useful, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching and see you next time.